You're listening to the Geriatric Mamas Podcast with Jessica Raziri
and Sonia Tapley.
Okay, so this episode is going to be Geriatric Coffee Convos. It's going to be about a variety of topics, including some questions that we've been receiving. There's also a story that just hit the headlines recently. It's about a 21-month-old baby that was just run over by a tow truck in Maine, which is absolutely devastating. Being different with text messages and calls after becoming a mom, ghosting people, feeling overstimulated at the end of the day. I mean, really just kind of a bunch of things that have come up, and it's a bunch of different topics that we thought were relevant, but weren't sure if they were enough to cover an entire episode. So we figured let's just put them all together and let's just have a little chat.
Yes.
Shall we?
Yes. I think it's gonna be fun. So
yeah,
I will get started. So this week we saw a reel on Instagram by the very caffeinated mom. It's about realizing, because she's a boy mom, so it's about realizing that as the boy mom, she's going to be the grandma on the dad's side someday. And so I sent it to Jessica.
You know what? I actually didn't even think of that until you show that to me, and I got a little sad.
You did?
A little, because I'm like, I don't know. It just sounds so negative.
Well, they tend, I mean, let's be real. I think just I don't know. I just think over the past of our entire lives, just how it's portrayed on TV and how it's portrayed sometimes in real life. Sometimes
I'm going to be the mother-in-law. I would be anyway, but I don't know. Just.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. You're
I don't know. It's because it's different. I lucked out with my mother-in-law, I'm good in that department. But what if I don't luck out? What if she's a nightmare? What if I hate her? Listen. What if she keeps the kids from me?
Okay, listen. It's 2023, and we all have new ways of communicating with our kids now to help them understand what they should be looking for in a partner. Also, you're going to get along with anyone. I know you will, but Hayden's not going to end up with somebody. You and Adam are going to teach him how to find the kind of person that Hayden should be with. You're going to set the standards / he's going to understand what the standards are so he can set them for himself.
But then it kind of also so this is just how my mind works. So I thought about okay, that's being the grandparent on the dad side. But then backing up from that, it's wedding dress shopping. I want to be involved in that.
Yeah.
And it's okay, I can go with him to find a tux, but it's that's not as exciting. Well, so then it's I'm thinking about all of those things.
Right. Well, I can say after being in the bridal industry for a really long time, I think you will, but I also think you're going to be close with your future daughter-in-law, so I think you're going to be invited to all of these things. You invited Robin and I invited Sue.
Yeah.
And also, everyone was invited to get their makeup and their hair done for your wedding, and same with mine. So I think you're going to be okay. It's just about, that bond. It's that bond, and not everyone cares to have it. And then, I feel like you're going to make that happen.
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest with you, I haven't really thought beyond what I'm dealing with now, the toddler. We're just going into the toddler years.
Right.
So it's to think about the things to look forward to. I haven't really expanded my mind that far.
Yeah.
So now that I am starting to think about stuff, a new layer of anxieties are starting to come up, and I'm just hold on. I have this I have a foot heater on because I'm crazy. I turn the AC really up high, and then I have a heater on my feet. But now I'm sweating, and I legit felt sweat drip down my back. Hey, I need to turn this shit off. This is it's insane. Oh my God, that was so uncomfortable. Okay.
So Is there
Sorry about
anything that
that.
you're looking forward to as a boy mom?
Gosh, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for like, when he again, like I'm kind of thinking like more of like the immediate. It's hard for me to like think
Yeah.
about far out right now because I don't want him to like hurry up and get too
Right.
old on me. But I'm excited for like when he's old enough to experience things and take things in. Like Adam we want to do a trip down to Houston to take him to NASA and, let him explore that. I want to take him
Mm-hmm.
to like the dinosaur museum and like,
Mm-hmm.
there's just, like not really amusement parks, but like, like
Yeah.
aquariums and stuff like that. So I'm excited to like, start taking him places to enhance his mind and the things that
Mm-hmm.
he gets to experience.
Yeah.
That's kind of where my mind is going right
Yeah.
now. I can't really think beyond that, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm excited about. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also excited about because right now his room is woodland themed little
Mm-hmm.
nursery. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to be for, excuse me, now until he's like, graduates to his quote unquote big boy room.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically like when he moves to like a toddler or to like,
Yeah.
I guess it's a toddler bed is what you call it, where it
Yeah.
doesn't need to be whatever. And then when he's like, old enough to grasp and understand, we're going to change his theme. We're going to graduate him to his big boy room and we're going
Yeah.
to like redo his room to be like a space theme.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam's going to like build his bed to look like a rocket ship. And we have like all these plans to do it where I think we'll either have him go off with his like papa or like his gam gams for a weekend and then
Mm-hmm.
like have him come back and we'll surprise him with this like new room. So I'm just like thinking about stuff like that I'm
In the
excited
immediate
for.
future. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm having a hard time thinking about like the big thing of it.
Yeah.
And I think part of that too is because like for so long in my life I pictured myself having a girl. And so like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was picturing like wedding dress shopping and Adam walking her down the aisle and like and I'm still, don't get me wrong, I love the shit out of Hayden. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that looks like, right?
Right.
Because I haven't really been like thinking about it for as long as I was thinking about all the girl stuff. So
Yeah.
right now I'm learning and
Yeah.
I'm experiencing it. I'm in the moment and I'm just having fun with the immediate stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what that looks like with boy stuff. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
girl, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know.
Like, one of the cutest things, because like when I was working in store a lot, like it's like weird because a lot of the girls that I worked with have like older boy, because like we're old moms, we are geriatric moms, so a lot of the people my age have teenage sons at this point. And I think one of my favorite stories was recently we were at an event and we had a lot going on, and one of these girls that I work with is a mom of a teenage boy, and she was like, yeah, he made me my breakfast shake and he told me not to forget it and he told me to make sure I remembered this and remembered that, and he like packed all this stuff for me. And I just think like boys can sometimes just be naturally programmed to try to take care of their
Yeah.
mom when they get older because, they're not trying to take care of a girlfriend yet at like
Mm-hmm.
13 or 14. So like, but they still want to take care naturally. And so I just think that's the cutest thing.
Okay, I did just think of one now that you
Yeah.
say that, that I just realized that I have been saying a lot to Adam a lot lately is him feeling like he needs his mama's approval for the
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
like, well, like I know I like you, my dad likes you, but
Mm-hmm.
really the true test is my mom. Like
Right.
my mama needs to like you.
Right.
And if my mama doesn't like you, sorry, it's not going to work out.
Yeah. You're gonna sort through a lot of that for him because you're very discerning. Just naturally, I think you're gonna take care of a lot of like a lot in that
Yeah.
department, which is gonna be so
Yeah.
fun to watch. You're gonna be like, Sonia, listen to this girl he tried to take home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
What the hell? Adam and I
Mhm.
like joke around. We have a lot of fun. We watch like all these like crazy shows like Love After Lockup, 90 Day
Mhm.
Fiance, and we just see all sorts of characters. And
Mhm.
like we'll see like some crazy girl and I'll be like, Adam, what if like could you imagine like what would you do? I'm all about the what would you do's. I love it.
Mhm.
What would you do if Hayden like brings a girl like this home? Like what would you
Mhm.
do? And he's like, like his reactions are just so extreme. He's like, lock him up. lock him up. He's like, I'm just going to take him out back, lock him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'll just
Hayden
like
would just really fuck with them hardcore. He would just try to like freak them out to the point where they would just never come back.
Just leave.
Okay.
Just leave.
Bye, Hayden.
Yeah.
See you never.
Yeah. I know. I need to, I mean, listen, like I'm having issues like letting him go anywhere beyond with a family member. So the thought of like the future and him dating and going out in the world, like I don't know. Can I just like keep him home forever?
Right.
That would be nice.
Right.
Thank you. He doesn't need to experience the world. I just I've experienced it for him. It sucks. He can just stay there. Just kidding.
Okay. Sounds
sort
good. Sounds like a plan.
What are you looking forward to? As a girl mama.
So freaking much. Like I'm looking forward to seeing like what she's most interested and passionate about, and no matter what it is, I don't care. You know how like some moms, I guess like some moms in our mom's generation are like, oh, she went to school for arts. What is she gonna do with that? And I'm like, cool, but like if Annabelle's into the arts, I'm gonna be so ecstatic for her because I just want her to find something that she's excited about, because I think when you're excited about something, you can do anything with it. And I mean, like look at us for example, and like I know the podcast is just like we have like maybe 100 followers or something, but but like look at us for example. Like my major was in criminal justice. I spent the last 20 years of my life in cosmetics, and now here we are doing a podcast and a blog about being older moms, and this has been what I've been most passionate about. And you know what, I just feel like that's great for us. And if that's something like that happens for Annabelle, like whatever it is, if she feels this passionately about something, I'll be very happy. So I think looking forward to that, looking forward to, you know, of course, like the wedding stuff. I'm looking forward to helping her, you know, with dating stuff, because I think, you know, after 40 years of being alive, I feel like both of us have got a lot of wisdom under our belts on stuff like that. And so I'm really looking forward to just all the milestones and, you know, dating and helping her with decisions.
What if Annabelle and Hayden, you know?
Yeah.
He's gonna have a thing for blondes, I feel. Blondes and blue eyes. So I feel like
not? All of his mom's friends are blonde.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna have a thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a thing for it. So
exactly.
Yeah, no. Adam and I talk about that too. Like, you know, Adam's like, I want him to be the next president, and I want him to do this and that or whatever. And I was just like, I want him to do what he is the most passionate about. I don't care what he does, as long as he's the best at what he does, and he applies himself and he gives it his all, and he really, you know, does the most with it. Like that, I don't care what it is, just be the best, you know? Like, you want to be an artist, be the next fucking Picasso or whatever the hell that is, you know? Like, just, you know, go for it. And I will be literally the biggest cheerleader. I just want him to like be the best at whatever it is, you know? Within reason. Within reason.
Like, yeah. And like, obviously whatever they do, they're going to have to figure out a way to like make a living so that they can survive. But it also, it needs to be deeper than that. I mean, there needs to be something in their lives that's deeper than that they're passionate about. And it would be great if it could be their work, because then they won't feel like they're working 40 something hours a week. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess those are the things that I'm really looking forward to. I know I'm forgetting a couple things, but you know.
Well, it's hard because it's like there's so much, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like, you know, the little thing, like day-to-day stuff that kind of comes up, I think, you know, is literally like, who is he going to be? What's his personality going to be like? Is he going to be super serious, or is he going to be crazy like his mom and dad? Is he going to be artistic? Like both Adam and I are kind of like artistic, you know, like I almost said autistic. Sorry. Stop. Artistic and creative. And you know what I mean? Like, look what we've done with our house. And so it's like, we joke that we're like, watch him like not be creative at all.